Hey, today I wanted to talk to you about the truth. So I'm going to start with this. I'm not religious. I don't have a religious background. I'm not affiliated with any religion. And I'm going to start with a statement that might be kind of triggering. And that statement is, the love and light of God is all that matters. There, I said it. The love and light of God is all that matters. The love and light of God is all that is real. The love and light of God is the truth. And that's it. There's nothing else that matters beyond this truth. Now, how does this apply directly to our lives? I want to give you something practical that you can use that is actually, that you can apply to your lives. Because so far that sounds like a nice airy-fairy idea. So far that sounds like, yeah, okay, it's a nice idea that I just threw at you. However, you will understand by the end of this video how major this is once we start living this way. But we can know it and live it. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about today, is knowing that the love and light of God is all that matters, and that's all that exists. There's nothing else that exists besides the love and light of God. And then we can go on to step 2, which is now what? What do we do with that information? So first things first, this is something we can experience directly. This is a direct experiential thing. This is a direct experiential process. You are part of that divine love and light. It's shining from within you. You are a perfect diamond expressing that love and light of God out into the world. It's inherent with who and what you are. You are that precious diamond shining the love and light of God in this world. And that is your only real job. Everybody's got this idea of what they should be doing, what the purpose is. It's like a big ha-ha funny surprise. Surprise, surprise. Your only job really is to shine the love and light of God in this life. That's it. And to know and to choose that path. That, I believe, is the key. To know and choose that is the path. By choose, I mean to choose your connection with your soul as the number one priority in your life. There's nothing more important. There's no choice that's more important than that single one choice. That connection with God is primary, number one priority in your life. This isn't, again, this has nothing to do with going to church. It's got nothing to do with ideas to put in our heads. This is an actual experiential way of living and being in the world. This is a choice. This is a reality. And this isn't just a reality. This is the reality of things. This is the reality of things. That the love and light of God is all that matters, and it's all that exists. And it exists only, the only place that it exists, this love and light of God that I'm talking about, is in you. It's in you. You are the shepherd, the caretaker, the steward of the love and light of God. That's your job here. That's it. And that's the only place that the love and light of God can be experienced and known, is within us. This is not an idea. This isn't a pie in the sky. This is the truth. And we can know it's the truth. I want to give you a little bit of evidence, just a little bit. The evidence can only take us so far. But the evidence I want to offer you is this. There's always a pull, an upward pull. You're being pulled up. You're being pulled up all the time. You're being pulled up. It's drawing you up. God is drawing you up. There's an ascension process. Hate to use that word, but there's an ascension process, an ever upward trajectory. So you're being pulled up. You can know this because when you're not acting in alignment with your soul, it feels not good. It feels ugh, It feels kind of meh at best and then really terrible at worst. So when you're not acting in alignment with your soul, which is God within, when you're not connected with your soul, with God within, it's a painful experience. When you are connected, you're drawn up. And so you're always being pulled up. This is why we want to grow more. This is why we want to learn more. This is why we want to do more. This is why we want to help more. This is why pursuits of materialism and consumerism, although it's fun, all of it's fun, but it's not ultimately, it doesn't fulfill anybody. This is why celebrities can reach the penultimate of their career and be addicted to drugs, because it has not, because life this experience of being alive. It's got nothing to do with what we can get, what we can accomplish on a materialistic plane, how many cars we can fill our garages with, how many rooms we can buy in a house. Doesn't matter. That's another clue. This is another clue. If nothing in this world can bring you true happiness, because it can't, if you can't buy it, obviously we can't buy happiness, there's something else there, right? It's like this big elephant in the room and everybody's scared to talk about it. Why is it that I can't literally buy happiness? Why is it that the richest princes in Dubai can literally have anything they want and they're still miserable? Why is it that, you name your celebrity, Marilyn Monroe, the most beautiful woman in the world, was haunted by pain? It's because none of that stuff matters, and there's an eternal aspect to this whole process. And I'm taking it back to the practical here. I say all that is a diversion. It was a little bit of a digression, but it's all important because all of it points to the fact that there is an eternal aspect to this whole thing, and that the love and light of God, that present moment awareness that is emanating from you, that is the love and light of God, is the way. It is the path. It is all that matters. And then everything else that we get from that place, great, awesome. But we can only put our stake in something solid, and that is the most solid thing we can put our stake into, where we can actually build a foundation, is that. So what does this mean? It means that you have within you, and only within you, it doesn't live outside of you, lives within you, an eternal diamond. You're an eternal diamond of the Most High. You're an eternal diamond, which is emanating the love and light of God out into the world, and that's your only job. That's it. That's your only job. Spoiler alert, that's your purpose. It takes on different forms and all that stuff, but that's your purpose. That's it. So what does this mean in practical terms? And how do we get the fruits of this? How do we get the fruits of enjoying the fact that you are an eternal divine being, a child of the Most High, that you are that love and light, that is all that matters, that the only thing that matters has been given to you in a gift wrapped, signed, sealed, delivered. It's in you and it's shining from you. You couldn't change that fact. So how do we actually get to the fruits? How do we use this in practical terms? So I want to give you some ideas. So there is a way of living in our lives that is worthy of you. And then there's a way of living that's not worthy of you. So the way that's living that is worthy of you, the only way that's worthy of you is to be in alignment with your soul. To be in alignment with your soul and to do the things that make a diamond be polished and shining and radiant. We polish the facets of our diamond. Your essence, who and what you are, the perfection of you, is only worthy of the Most High. So we have to start putting disciplines into place because you are the steward of your life. You are the groundskeeper of this divine flame, of this divine diamond. You have to protect this diamond. You have to protect the eternal aspect of who and what you are. Not because it's in danger of being harmed by the outside world, but because that's your job, is to shine this diamond, the light out into the universe. That's your job. So we polish the diamond every day with disciplines. And these are disciplines that we do because they are worthy of a divine child of the Most High. That's why we do them. So we get to bed on time. These are some boundaries, some disciplines. As the groundkeeper of your life, and the caretaker of this precious divine diamond, you've got some things that you need to do. The groundskeeper has to take care of the diamond. And one of those things is we got to get to sleep on time. These things might seem mundane, but they're not. Because these things actually help us to shine in the light of day. These things help us to feel and experience firsthand our divine essence. So we have to get to bed on time. We have to rest. We have to fill our mind with good, positive things. Then make sure we're not allowing the mind, to suck us down into places that are not worthy. We don't want to get dirt on the diamond. We're going to keep the diamond nice and shiny. Okay? So that means when other people are getting down in the dirt, they don't know, they don't yet know that they're diamonds, that they've got a divine diamond that they got to keep clean. But you're not, you already know this now. You can't unknow it. So don't get down in the dirt. Don't get your diamond all dirty. You know, we don't have to be puritanical about this. It's not like we can never talk about things or we have to just monitor every thought that happens. But I'm saying as a practice, as a, you know, as a way of living, we don't indulge in needless negativity. Right? We have to move our bodies also. This is a boundary that as a groundkeeper of the Most High, of this precious diamond, we move our bodies in a way that feels joyful and good and challenging. We take care of our bodies with proper nutrition and movement. And also we take up as much space as we want. We sit in the comfort of our eternal beingness. So you don't ever have to feel uncomfortable again. If you ever have social anxiety, you can kiss it goodbye because you are a precious, divine, eternal diamond of the Most High. If you start marinating in this truth and experiencing it firsthand, this is why meditation is so important. Meditation helps you to experience this firsthand. But when you start marinating in this truth, you could put yourself in any situation and be okay because you're an eternal, precious diamond of the Most High. You are an eternal, precious diamond of the Most High. So you can be comfortable no matter where you are. You can also be comfortable no matter what you're going through. There's no situation that can challenge the precious diamond of the Most High. The eternal aspect of you that you are. There's no situation that could even touch you. So rest easy and start being comfortable wherever you're at. Take up all the space you want. Take up all the space you want and be comfortable wherever you're at. And use your body in a way that feels good to you. Start getting on your bike, start going dancing, start getting into yoga, start stretching, start moving your body in a way that feels good for you. And meditation, I already alluded to this, but we got to meditate. This is a boundary that you have to polish your diamond every day. You have to polish your diamond with a little bit of silence, a little bit of meditation, 10, 15 minutes. I've got a meditation track down below. It's a yoga nidra, and I love yoga nidra for everything. And so get that free yoga nidra download. That'll help you with your meditation process, but any form of meditation is fine. And the last thing I wanted to offer is living in alignment with your soul. This means your intuition. It means following your heart. It means following your heart and doing what feels really good for you. So follow your heart. Anything that's not worthy of the child of the Most High, and you can know it's not worthy because it doesn't feel right, let it go. Let it go. This is part of being a shepherd, a steward, a caretaker, a groundskeeper of this divine diamond that you are. You listen to your soul and start acting in alignment. If people don't feel right, you don't question it, don't think about it. You just that, If a career doesn't feel right, don't do it. Just keep listening to your inner guidance system. And those are some practical boundaries that are in harmony with a child of the Most High. Again, I know this sounds religious. Again, I'm not religious. This is just, at this point, it's just pure life hygiene. This is just pure old common sense. This is just pure old truth. So take it as you will. It's none of my business how you receive it. It's just my business is just letting you know you're a child of the Most High. You're a divine, eternal, precious diamond. And there's nothing that can mess with you. I would put an expletive in there, but there's nothing that can mess with you once you start knowing that and living as that and being that. And you already are that. So you might as well get on to the business of just living from that place and making your connection with God your number one priority. Okay? So if you want to know any more about body, mind, and spirit practices, if you want to get access to our weekly group coaching sessions in my community, you can go to brendaturner.com/transform. There's a whole course catalog in there with body, mind, and spirit principles, nutrition and fitness and meditation practices. Again, we do weekly group coaching where I help you through any body, mind, or spirit situations you might be dealing with. We've got one coming up on Sunday. We do them every Sunday. We also have workshops. We just finished an Overcoming Overeating workshop. Got some things coming up here in a few weeks, but more importantly, I'm always here for you no matter what. That's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.